Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces November 21, 2022. You could feel a little restless or off-center in the first half of the day. This temporary lull slows you down long enough to explore alternate routes, ultimately leading to helpful adjustments. A dip in confidence may help you see flaws in a plan, but it is important to avoid dwelling on them for too long. After a brief spell of feeling doubtful or unmotivated, you'll find it easy to tune out the non-essential and enjoy a more focused, purposeful approach to the day. Nevertheless, the moon moves into your privacy sector, and it's a good time to wind down and take more time to process. You'll find the day rewarding for connecting with your inner world or loved ones. Beware where you step today. You may erupt like you're stepping on a landmine. As mighty Mars, the planet of sex and passion, sizzles in your solar 8th house of intimacy, he will cross swords with a toxic Neptune spinning in your solar 5th house of true love, romance, and dating. This is a very challenging energy to navigate. Scandal, drama, and deceit may pop up now if there's anything lingering under the radar. By all means, do not get sucked into any hookups or affairs now. These would lead you to disaster, disease, and deception. Do you know what you want to pursue? You may need to weigh the pros and cons of what you want to develop when Mars retrograde in Gemini squares Neptune retrograde in Pisces. As your ideas come to fruition, you might be somewhat frustrated with your ability to go all in. You may need more than what you have or have to become comfortable with taking on more expenses. Bringing someone else on board might also be a struggle, especially if you and your business partner are not on the same page. Take a deep breath if it is too stressful. Venus and Mercury are not only spending the first weekend in your income sector aligned, but they will still be aligned when the Sun returns in 2 days. This is giving you time to put heart and mind on the same page, with Venus desires and Mercury's smart head for money working in harmony to give you a clear sense of what you want and how to make it happen. You will be inspired today, and things will come easily to you. Make sure you do not overeat and take care to stay away from drinking alcohol. Anything you do that is a part of your health routine will feel enhanced. An online fitness class could transport you to an unusual place of confidence and calm. Take stock of your health and appreciate the comforts in your life today. It's a day to feel fully alive. Welcome to the energetic and rejuvenating vibration. Anything that comes your way today that offers opportunity should be seriously considered. The promise of fulfillment through new and different choices is part of this number's essence, and given your nature, you wouldn't want to miss out. Consider new investment opportunities or stock options today. If someone presents a business proposal to you, give it your full attention, as it may just turn out to be a real winner. Just about anything you embark on under this vibration will likely turn out well. That the Sun is spending his last weekend in Scorpio at a friendly aspect to Jupiter, in his last weekend in a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart is a major advantage for both. In the final days of your birthday month, this is a chance to look to the future and the journey that this new solar year will take you on with confidence. At the same time, this is giving you the confidence to make the most of the doors that Jupiter is holding open to the past and second chances, and especially when it comes to matters of the heart and all things fun, playful, romantic and creative. As the Sun spends his last weekend in Scorpio, he is carrying with him the romantic and relationship desires and expectations for the future that Venus, the planet of love, left him with when she left earlier in the week. That the Sun is spending his last weekend in your sign at a friendly aspect to lucky Jupiter, in his last weekend in retrograde motion in your romantic sector suggests that you might not have to wait long to turn desires into reality. Daily Planetary Overview. Today, the Moon sextiles Mercury and Venus, and will feel a strong work ethic and determination to get things done. But as the Moon aspects Venus, you could be cautious about letting down your guard with people, and you might even be somewhat defensive. You have to face up to an inner test of strength, constantly pressured by other people's problems. They might even hurt your feelings or wind you up. Take a constructive approach to this difficult situation by seeing it as an opportunity to strengthen your own position and to emerge from the argument with greater self-confidence. To put it mildly, you are somewhat overwhelmed with what is expected of you. There are frequent misunderstandings, especially with relatives and friends. To avoid making the tense situation worse, refrain from acting in the heat of the moment. You need a great deal of time and patience for talking things over to clear matters up. The Sun is in the last degrees of Scorpio, pushing us to rush through our emotions. If you can tap into your reservoir of charm and compassion, you can make it through a challenging morning without too many issues. You have every right to simply have fun with others, but with this attitude you rarely experience the feeling of true love. Being a great heartbreaker limits your experiences, not allowing anyone to break through the barrier you place around yourself. You feel sad and lonely and wonder what it is you're missing. Later, it's a great time to reach out to the people you care about. If you haven't spoken to certain friends or family members in a long time, pick up the phone or send a message to check in with them. The pleasant energy of the evening will inspire you to share. Don't hesitate to let your emotions and intentions be known at this time. Just after midnight, the Virgo moon opposes Jupiter in Pisces, reminding us of the risk of excess. Be mindful of any late-night eating or drinking that could bother your gut. Many of us will be asleep at this hour, and we may be offered guidance in our dreams that bears relevance to waking life, where idealistic or grandiose thinking can get us into trouble. The moon then enters a short void lasting only a couple of hours. You will have to put up with unpleasantness in your private life, being asked repeatedly to take a stance on awkward conflicts. Some decisions may be taken that cause you great pain. Try to see this phase as a chance for inner growth. If you find the right way of doing things, you will be successful. You come under intense scrutiny and react badly to criticism you might receive from people you care about most. Emotional outbursts lead you to say things you later regret. It is probably best if you try and remove yourself from any tense situation to a quiet place where you're able to reflect on how you feel. Constantly tempted to seek pleasure for yourself, you don't even consider the thought of sharing intimate moments with another. If this is the way you feel, your attitude may satisfy you in the short term, but you notice something is missing, you're disenchanted. Practice self-restraint, reflect on your conduct. In the pre-dawn hours, the moon enters Libra, ending its short void of course. Over the next 2 days, our emotional equilibrium hinges on the stability of our relationships and our environments. Unjust or uncivilized interactions can be disturbing to us. We prefer to keep things light and friendly now, avoiding contention through diplomacy. Aim to be discerning and accept things for what they are instead of what you want them to be.